Okay, here's the skee ball machine. A few things before I plug it in. Let's show you how it runs. It is 30 inches wide and it's 13 feet long. When it is assembled, it's 6 feet tall. It has legs on the back. Those are detachable. There's a couple bolts. And then when you disassemble it, the netting comes apart, and then there are 4 bolts in the midsection here, so there will be 2 pieces. This will be 3 feet long, and that will be 10 feet long. It is set up in my basement. It does run off of a 120 volt outlet, your standard 3-prong plug. Plug it in here. Plug just looks like that. Runs off of the standard wall outlet. When you start it up, there's no on-off switch. It's just if it's plugged in or not. You could use a switched outlet if you wanted to. You do have 2 lights underneath for the ramp, and then this is what the scoreboard looks like when you start it up. Here's where the tickets come out, and the skee balls are right there. There are 9 of them. They're the wooden kind. And then it is 50 cents to play. It takes quarters only. If you wanted to, there's a mechanism in here that you could set up to take tokens. You just vary the width of the device. There is no lock on here. Here's where the coins fall. There's a lock on this either. It just makes it easier for me. I do not have the locks for either of those. There is a keyed lock here. I don't have the key for that. All that is a reset. If you wanted to, you could unscrew this plate here and gain access to it and change out that lock, and you could put in similar keyed locks for the coin catch and for this plate right here. So once you put in 2 quarters, the game starts. It's very loud. If you wanted to, you can put a towel underneath there. Right where the alley begins is where the speaker is. One thing to point out here, on the ball counter, that lower light, we'll go inside of this in a moment, but the lower light doesn't light up. So the ball counter, you see 0s, 2, 3, 5, and 8 are not complete numbers. Also on top of it, when I bought the skee ball, I didn't get the red lamp that goes up top. I don't know if that lights up because I never bought the bulbs for it since I didn't have the red plastic thing. It just screws on top. It's one more light that goes off when you get to a certain score. So you can see that it works. Once you reach 90, you actually get tickets. And at certain scoring points, it makes a lot of noise. These were the original tickets that came with the machine. I don't know if this was in fact at Six Flags or if they just put those in there. But those were the original tickets. This is the only one I have left. Most of my tickets ended up on the floor and getting thrown out just because people played with them and then threw them on the ground. So I put these in. They're just your normal raffle tickets. You do have to punch the holes on the side if you choose to buy these. Otherwise, you can buy redemption tickets like this off the internet. On eBay, they sell them for $20. With this is the source of most of the problems. There's not any problems right now. The only problems I have with it are related to the tickets. If there's a jam with the tickets, or if you run out of tickets, the screen will say help. It doesn't say that. I'm not going to make it jam right now to show you that, but if it ever happens, that's why. It's the tickets. And then, so you can see, the tickets come out of there. It does dispense tickets, and after 9 balls, so you can see the 8's not entirely complete there. After 9 balls, it'll tell you game over. And it'll flash there. And basically what's inside of here, there's 2 clips right here, just slide those off to the side, then the whole screen comes off. It's just like a piece of plexiglass. And then I'll go ahead and unplug it so you can see without the flashing lights. All the original wiring circuitry is in the back there, and then the original manufacturer's plate is right there. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. And then it runs off of, or uses, these little bulbs here. I have extras right there. And this is the ball counter. I put electrical tape on it, hoping that would hold it back. It seems like if you press on this, there'll be that bottom bulb will work, but it doesn't work all the time. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But that's the inside of it. These 2 pieces come off, and then this 3rd piece comes off. They're just screwed on there, and if you disassemble it, then it'd be easier to move. You take those apart. This does come up if you needed to clean it. All there is inside of there are a series of switches. Each switch gets hit, there's 10 points. The computer adds it up and tallies your score. So if you got to 50, you'd hit 5 switches. If you only got to 10, you'd get 1 switch. And that's pretty much it.